Let's create.
We got Martin helping kicking off episode 2. In episode 2, we dive right into Illustrator. Episode 1, I went into Photoshop and I used the brush tool first as it immediately felt the most familiar to spray paint. For this one, I really wanted to change things up and just give us a complete 180 in design and direction and the way that it's put together. So I went with Illustrator, and for this one, we're only using the pen tool. The pen tool is really interesting to me because all we're really doing here is using or creating anchor points to build our lines and define shape. This was a fun new challenge for me, but it did feel familiar as I have been working on some really cool paper collage work that I think this just absolutely feels extremely similar and actually gave me a lot of excitement to know this is how I can kind of plan and build some of those physical works out as I develop this idea. So for Illustrator, using the pen tool, we're creating these anchor points. Everything is now vectorized, which is really cool because the thought of making this extremely small or something as big as a billboard size really just is fascinating to me. So Illustrator allowed me to create these shapes, layer them, and put them together in a very different application process than I'm used to, but the colors and the way things layered took me right back to the comfort that I have of how I assemble and put some of my pieces together. So this was just outstandingly fun to work on. I think the colors absolutely jump off the screen once again with this project, and adding the real dark background just absolutely helped it pop off the screen and really made this piece just fun to look at. It makes me kind of want to like climb around on it like it's a playground of some type. This was an extremely fun one to work on. It really opened up some new ideas and the way that things are layered and placed together for the work that I make, which makes me just as excited now to jump into episode 3 and figure out what the next look is going to be I share.